Hey everyone, how is it going? We are back with a more Harvestella. We still need to save Aria. Um, she's still trapped in the castle. I need to get food. I need food, man. I need sustenance in order for us to do that. Um, Still working on our seeds, getting our farm going and everything too. I still need to figure out where to get those honey seeds. Um, yeah, and I can't make anything, unfortunately. Um, okay. We'll go talk to her eventually.
Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies. The veggies are simply bursting. Hello, little crappies.
Alright. Got all those.
I can probably use something here.
Alright, that's all that. Okay. Okay, flour. Mm. Mm. Okay. That's all taken care of. I don't think there's anything here. No. Alright, food. Okay, we can make this mountain stir fry, and that's probably it. Yep. Alright, let's go.
Take it easy.
Wait, yes. Alright, now we can skip over some of this anyways.
Here I go.
Hmm. Okay, we're going backward.
Let the battle commence. Fire.
They were no match for us.
Oh, yes. Now I remember.
Here I go.
Fire.
Very kind of you.
Here I go.
Let's combine our efforts and put this business together. They were no match for us.
Wait.
Let the battle commence.
Very kind of you.
The battle. All clear.
Here I go.
Let the battle commence.
About this.
You have my gratitude.
What will you do? Answer, I guess. The first answer is... Oh! The second answer... Third answer... I can't believe I remembered that.
You have my gratitude.
Oh, shit. I'm gonna deal with that later. Fine. Where are we now? It looks like a throne room, but I must say, it's not like any throne room I've ever seen. This is where the royalty stay? It doesn't feel like there's anybody here. Correct. This is where we would enshrine the king we created. And how does one create a king? I don't understand what's going on. After we had gifted the monolith to humanity, we realized we would also need to get them authority. Thus we conceived a transient king, his throne in this castle. That is what we prepared this building for. You mean you saw it fit to create a false monarch? If you desire the unvarnished truth, then you are correct. Liar, my princess, a creation of your design? You think I believe such menacing? Her gentle touch, the sound of her voice, you're saying it's all forgery? You have it wrong, horned creature. I know not where you were able to grasp such memories. But we never created a monarch. Consequently, the castle has no king. It has been this way from the beginning. Neither King Louis nor Princess Liddell surpass more than mere rumor. How can that be? All we did was build the castle. It was you who created the tale of its king. Upon witnessing this, we came to one conclusion. Humans will create a truth where truth is lacking. Or rather, if it does not exist, people will choose to believe in it wholeheartedly. You will create a god from nothing, and you will revere it, and you will revere them. It is a uniquely human characteristic. We took advantage of that trait of yours and saw no need to place a real king on the throne. Whether the throne was empty or not, the presence of the castle alone was enough to convince you. Since the rumor had already begun to circulate, all we needed to do was provide a sense of authority. We took advantage of the most functional part of your intelligence, your imagination. I can't believe that. There's no way. Is it really so unbelievable? Think about it. The most we know are the things that happen around us. Outside of that, we are only able to rely on rumor and hearsay. So you mean our reality is covered up by our own imagination. But still, you yourselves build within your own imagination a phantom sense of peace. That is why we call this place the Castle of Illusion. It was all unfolding smoothly, and then quietus began to occur. How could this be? My princess, she was never real? A reasonable question. It was necessary to hold your civilization back from progressing further than it has. In order to do that, we suppressed the need for war and graced you with boundless resources. That is why we sowed the monolith into the earth, a limitless tangible resource. What would follow was the creation of the transient king, who would unify all with their God-given regal authority. We saw this as the most effective means of halting your need to question the universe, because we are familiar with the habits of your intelligence. I can't say I'm a fan of your tone. All I'm hearing is that the omens have been keeping us as pets the whole time. That is not what I'm saying, but even you may not be... I have received a transmission from my compatriot. This girl you're searching for, is her name Aria? My compatriot says they're questioning one of Guy's followers and have taken into custody a human named Aria. Really? Then would you take us to her? There's a lot I want to say, but Aria takes priority. We need to make sure she is okay. I knew there was a chest in here somewheres. Just had to look for it. Quit being so rough. Do you even know what pain is? I know that voice. Huh? Why are you all here? We came here to rescue you, but it seems you didn't need it. As long as you're safe, I suppose. Still as spicy as ever, I see. For a moment there, I was worried. Well, it seemed touch and go for a moment. As luck would have it, this omen came to my rescue just as I made my escape. Novalis, have you taken any damage? I am fine. I have taken the basic measures. Geist and his lot seem to have treated her with respect. There are no visible injuries on her person. Lumi, there's something I want to talk to you about. Preferably somewhere else. I just want out of this place. I imagine you find it hard to trust us after everything you have heard. This girl has been your friend from the beginning. Do as you please. Thank you for understanding. Now let's get out of this castle. So, care to explain why you're following us? It is my responsibility. I promise to watch over everyone while exploring the castle. We would also like to hear what you discussed with Geist while you were in his custody. In exchange, we'll reveal what information we know. Does that sound agreeable? If you say so, then I will believe you. Well, what is it you want it to say? Right. So, it's about that Geist. Perhaps then, okay. This is like all stuff that we heard yesterday. Excuse me? So as for my goal, it is to crush the sea's light and return this star to its former glory. Crush them? That's right. To that end, I have been tampering with each of the four seas light. Wait, so the anomaly was all your doing? That was no anomaly. It was all according to my plan. I don't understand. What will happen once you destroy them all? You ask the obvious. The seas light control the environment of this star, commanding it. Destroying them will in turn just transform this star into a world of death. It will fragment and shatter the tranquility of this world and drive most life on its surface to extinction. But what could you stand to gain by doing something so obscene? You are filled with questions, aren't you? Your minds are always driven to search for a truth. I suppose that is the type of creatures you are. Very well, even beauty can be found in the breath of knowledge. What? If you wish to know the truth, then work with me. I know everything you wish to know. Your origin, your purpose. I could take you to your parents. How sad. I'm not the kind of girl to be swayed by sweet nothings and lip service. Did you honestly think I would agree to wipe out millions of innocent lives? That is a shame. You were so close to learning what you desired. And to do that, Geist is going to crush each of the seas light? Not to mention that the peculiarities occurring with the seas light were all just a portion of his plan. I can't believe it. Surely he knows how many were harmed by those events alone. Geist is deaf to it all. He truly does not care. His goal is to lay waste to everything on this planet. We can't let him do something so terrible. Agreed. I knew you'd say it that way, Lumi. But where's Geist now? That I don't know. I was in such a hurry to get away. There's no mistaking he must still be inside of this castle, though. Dianthus, you've been awfully quiet. Explain to me one thing. You and your colleagues are fighting against Geist, is that right? Apologies. While you were all speaking, I have learned why Geist has invaded the Castle of Illusion. He is also no longer within the underground center, but is heading upward. I fear he is moving towards the Genesis Core. Where's the Genesis Core? It is in the topmost point of the castle. Bastard, so his goal really was to destroy the Sea's Light. There is a series of locks between here and the core, which should slow him down. Which means there's no time to lose. Let's be heading to that Genesis Core. I will accompany you, of course. We may get closer to resolving the situation if I come with you. I'll arrange for you to use our mode of transport, the airship. You should be able to use it with my supervision. With the airship, even the Holy Capital is just right away. Please put it to good use. Time is of the essence. Lumi and friends, I understand you harbor doubt over what we have done. It was all to aid in the survival of your race, although I do not expect you to believe that. What matters now is that we stop Geist. Agreed? Very good. Come on, we've got to get to the Genesis core. It's crazy. Hold on. My eyes. So itchy. Okay. What's that supposed to mean? What is it you able to call us? Omens? Then perhaps that would make you the Harbinger. The Harbinger.
Here I go.
Let's combine our efforts and put this business together.
There.
They were no match for us.
Alright, let's get out of here.
Whoa! Is there anything you can't do?
Alright, I think we like work on getting like our weapons and stuff upgraded as much as possible. And doing some of these quests.
Take care out there. Looks like some crops are ready for harvest. Farm work is my #1 specialty.
All right.
I hope you bring back souvenirs.
Okay, that's the only thing to do here. Ah, Lumi, you read my letter. Yes, that'll speed things up. He just passed away a few days ago. After what I found in the diary, I went and spoke to the patient and his family. I proposed the idea of changing his medication to relieve his symptoms instead of trying to cure them. I was surprised at how quickly they came to a decision. I guess it was only me who was wrestling with the problem until the bitter end. Are you trying to cheer me up? There's no need to worry or cheer me up. I did all I could as a doctor. So there's nothing to be depressed over. I'm a terrible liar. It's hard not to feel overwhelmed every time I'm unable to save someone's life. There's never an occasion where I don't fully realize my own incompetencies, despite doing everything I can to help. Even with you there to help me, there was nothing we could do. It was all for nothing. Lumi, I don't think Excuse me, is Dr. Kress available? Oh, is everything okay? I'm sorry to drop by so suddenly, but I really need to speak with you. About your brother, right? Look, Doctor, I want to tell you... I'm sorry. Pardon? I'm so sorry I wasn't able to save your brother. Please don't apologize. You gave my family exactly what we had hoped for. What? My brother was smiling, even before he died. Neither me nor my parents expected to see him smile again. He was able to say goodbye to his friends. He spoke to everyone who had ever treated him with kindness. His illness had made him give up on doing a lot of things, but he was able to do them all anyway. It made it easier for him to come to terms with his own death. You helped him do that, Dr. Kress. I want to thank you, for giving my brother the time that he had left. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. There's no need to thank me. I wasn't able to do anything, but I appreciate the sentiment. I'm sorry for taking up so much of your time. I'll be heading home now. Thank you for listening. No, of course. Take care. Hey, Lumi. Can we talk outside a moment? Meet me at the place behind the mayor's house where you can see the sea's light. Oh, are you gonna, drop some more sadness on me? It's been a while since I came out here to calm down. I've been wound so tight doing research and working on that cure this whole time. Well enough. Sleep is definitely on the agenda. I'm sorry about what I said before, about your help being pointless. It wasn't true at all. Without you, I wouldn't have found a means of alleviating that patient's symptoms. What his sister said about giving him back the time he had, that was because of you. So thank you, for sticking by me. I certainly didn't expect to receive a word of thanks from his younger sister. I expected her to hold a fierce grudge. Yeah, I think so too. We were able to let the patient spend more time together with his family. It's just like my dad said. Doctors can't cure everything. I used to hate those words. They would push me to never give up. But I had it the wrong way around. It's because we can't cure everything that we need to think more about what we can do for the patient. That was what my dad strove for as a doctor. Honestly, I can't really say for sure. It'll be a long time before I get an answer. But I finally understand. You hear that? You hear that, Dad? I'm going to follow in your footsteps. So I'd like you and Mom to keep watching over everyone. Them, the people Leafy, and Lumi too. Because I'm going to keep giving everything I've got. Amazing. Alright, so that's that. Wait, what day is it? 15? 26.
Welcome back. Drink up, lovelies.
Okay.
Take it
Next
easy.
order of business. Go to Shatola. Oh yeah, before we go and see mine, we're gonna go and finish this. Dad! Huh? Oh, it's you. What's gotten into you? Why are you shouting? I heard about everything. I know you won't come back and what you're atoning for and your sin and everything. Rock, how did you... I know I'm not a lighthouse keeper, so I can't know exactly how you felt. But I'm sure it must have felt awful. It crushed your spirit. It's crushed your spirit. Yeah, it has. That accident was all my fault. But I don't think that's a good reason to walk away from your role as the lighthouse keeper. Rog, the whole town wants you to come back. Do you really want to let everyone down for your own selfish reasons? Repaying for your sins only benefits you. I don't see what's wrong with that. Owning up to your sins and atoning for them is a good thing. But Dad, it's time to move on. Even the fisherman's family doesn't want to see the light go out. That's their beacon of hope. Come on, Dad. I'm right here with you. Let's give them back their beacon of hope. I'm tired. But Dad, I don't know. Deep down, I really thought he would come back and take up his place in the lighthouse again. The cool dad I used to look up to would have come back. But if not even I can get through to him, then no one can. I'm done waiting for him. I'm just going to have to do my best to try and keep the lighthouse running myself. I'm going back to the lighthouse, sorry. I have to get the light back on for the people of Shatola as soon as I can. This isn't how I picture taking over the lighthouse. Womp womp. Oh, Lumi, looks like you read my letter. I have at long last finished my research, and I must say, I haven't done something so in-depth in some time. I definitely did not expect to order literature that I did not already own in. Okay, well. Thank you kindly. The real battle begins here. I've already prepared the Fiasola in anticipation of your arrival. We can disembark post-haste. Agreed. Now we mustn't keep the lady waiting. Let's go, Lumi. We'll soon be arriving at the tracks we believe Fiasola left behind. I forget how many times I've said this now, but it's uncharted territory from here on out. Stay on your toes, Lumi. Even I can't predict what will happen. Thank you. I feel confident knowing you have faith in me. Okay, on we go. Until we find a clue of some sort, if possible. Fiasola, how far were you able to go? Lumi, look over there. Let's go and find out, Lumi. If my calculations are correct, that should be something Fiasola left for us. We can breathe. And walking seems no different from walking on the surface. I'll never get used to walking on the bottom of the ocean. You're quite right. I think we've both experienced a place like this at least once. It's smaller in scale, but I must say this feels much like the Coral Shrine. A space where Fiasola was born and ultimately left behind. Fiasola was a siren, just like Emo. Lumi, look over there. You must have been here, Fiasola. You made it, Hein. If anyone could do it, I knew it would be you. I made this Bula special, so it would activate once someone gets close. Which means if this isn't Hein, then, well, this would be embarrassing. I prefer that Hein hear this if possible. Anyway, I'll say it now. Hein, I'm sorry, but I cannot return to Shatola. I have a request instead. Please continue on my journey for me. I have left the items I found here. I know you of all people will be able to find the future of the past. There's no need to worry. Humans have reached these steps before. You can achieve what you set your mind to. I believe in you, Hein, my irreplaceable, one-of-a-kind companion. This isn't fair. You left me with one hell of a request. The ruins of the submarine that once was. So it would seem. Witnessing it for myself has given me some sense of closure. Bye, Fiasola, my irreplaceable companion. I will continue on the road you traveled, and I hope you will watch over me as I go. Anyway, let's gather the items Fiasola said she left behind. Lumi, why don't you... I suppose there's no one needs to tell you. Let's share the load. Aww. That's sad. Oh my god, my eye is bugging. Hold on. Home sweet home. Of course, my glasses. But I'm happy to say I have a lot of work to get to. I need to research everything Fiasola left. Particularly her ship's log and those objects made from unknown materials. Oh, yes, of course. Looks as though I'll be shutting myself in for this use. Am I making for us another letter? Lumi, I'm sorry for calling you here so suddenly. Thank you. I'm taking a break from singing after what happened. I'm not sure how I can face the people of Shatola now. Perhaps it would be better if things went back to the way they were. Before I ever arrived. I can't go back to Shatola. My parents will remind the people of Lorelei. But if I'm gone, maybe it'll finally give people a chance to forget her. A chance to move on from their hardship. This is the right thing to do. I knew I had to leave Shatola someday anyway. I'm not like them. Humans and sirens can't live together. Our parting ways came sooner than I would have liked. But I should still leave nonetheless. No matter what I do, it's already too late. Even if I try talking to them, they won't understand. If I so much as mention Lorelei. But... both sides? You mean human and siren? Lumi. Mother, walk beyond this dream. Lumi. I love them all. The people of Shatola, my family, the sirens. And that is why I think I know what I can do. I have to at least try it. I think I'll get through to them this time. I'll help everyone in Shatola understand. About Laura Lee, about the sirens, about me. I'm not ready to give up yet. Thank you. I'm gonna give it my best shot.
Here I go.
End of battle. All clear.
Here I go. Ha!
An enemy like this is not impossible to beat.
Here I go.
Let the battle commence. I suggest performing a break. The enemy is weakened. If we're going to combine firepower, now is the time to do it. Fire! There. Got this. There.
Very kind of you.
Shoot! Your chances of survival are looking precarious. Shoot! You have my gratitude. Shoot! About this. Fire!
No! That was so close. I just need more food. Figured as much. Yeah, Cress. I get it. Ugh! Gross, Cress.
Are you taking good care of your flying bug friend? See you later. Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies. Hello, little crappies. Drink up, lovelies.
Alright, we need more seeds. And then,
Bring back souvenirs.
maybe we go to the Autumn Sea Slide and take care of some of the enemies there. Boo.
Very kind of you.
I've been. You have my gratitude. not impossible to beat.
Very kind of you.
Fire!
Now's our chance. This is the stage in the game where we aim to break. Got this. Let's combine our efforts and put this business to bed. Let's combine our efforts and put this business to bed.
An enemy like this is not impossible to beat. Let the battle commence. Fire! Shoot! End of battle. All clear. An enemy like this is not impossible to beat.
Let's combine our efforts and put this business to bed.
Shoot! You have my gratitude.
Let's combine our efforts and put this business to bed. They were no match for us. They were no match for us.
pace is not impossible to beat. Shoot!
Here I go.
The enemy is weakened.
Stage in the game
If we're going to combine firepower, now is the time to do it.
about this.
Shoot! There. End of battle. All clear.
Alright, got all them taken care of.
Take care out there. Welcome back.
There we go. We sleep. Okay.
Take care out there. The veggies are simply bursting to be harvested. Morning. Hello, little crappies.
There we go. Now then. Hey, Chrono the Dragoon. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. How are you doing today? How was your stream? Mm. Let's see. I'm doing well. How are you? I'm doing pretty good. I played a little bit of Frostpunk earlier and was able to finish the main story of that. That is not what I want to do there. And now I'm going through this game. I'm trying to get this game done. I've never played it before. And it's been interesting so far. We are currently in chapter 4. I just gotta get food so that I can do the battle. And then I've kind of been like working through these quests. I got some of them almost completed. Azil's is the only one I actually got complete, but these ones are close. And I've been working through the quests too. Still need to go to Jade Forest. So yeah, it's been going. My holiday season is going pretty good. I've had I had Thursday and Friday off. I was able to leave early on Wednesday. So I've mostly just been gaming. I didn't have any family obligations because we had our Christmas early. But how's yours? You're playing Harvestella as well? You're actually further than me? Oh my god, okay, chapter 3 takes forever. Forever. Oh, thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I only finished 3 because I've been playing this every night for the last couple of days. Otherwise, I would not be as far along as I am. I think chapter 3 took 7 streams, maybe, to get to the end. But where are you? In the game. Me. Well, yes, I play a bit of variety. I'm just taking a break from Red Dead Redemption 2 and Fallout 4 to kind of like play Frostpunk and get through this. Get through Harvestella. And then, yeah, other than that, I don't know what I want to play after I get through like Fallout and Red Dead Redemption 2. Thinking like maybe an RPG game, like Star Ocean maybe. Also want to pick up Frostpunk 2. There's too many games. There's too many games to play. Not enough time. Okay, and put those there. I'm at the castle right now. I think I may be a little further, actually. Didn't know I was in chapter 4 already. Yes. I just got Aria back. I love Star Ocean. Isn't it great? Oh, the first one I ever played was Second Story. And I was like, oh my god, this is so cute. Oh, it's amazing. I love it. Alright, I'm gonna pick up these twigs because I keep walking through here and not actually picking up the dang ass twigs. Of course they would be like just... Okay, but that's like a good shortcut to take. Alright. Oh yeah, and I still have that spot that I did not do. Okay, we can get through that spot too. Alright. We got a plan. Agile now! Alright, and then...
This should be no problem. Would you like to try?
Here I go.
Let the battle commence.
Ow!
All clear.
Whew. Gib. Okay, and then I gotta go up and around. Okay. Alright, you should be back from ad jail.
Put this business
End
to
of
bed.
battle. All clear.
You have all but one of the Star Ocean games right now. I have... What do I have?
You have my gratitude.
I should have Second Story. And then I'm just kind of like picking them. The Second Story are on the PS5. See, I play all my games on PC. Oh, going the wrong way. Hold on. I play all my games on PC. So it's just like whatever is on Steam. I don't know. I should check if any of the games are on, like Epic Launcher or something and get some from, like, get it from there as well.
An enemy like this is not impossible to beat.
Here I go.
There.
So I don't know if I'll be able to get them all or not. Ow! Leave me alone. Why do you always turn where I am? That's crazy. There are other people here. Oh, I have snuck past them before. Okay. Of course, it's all hard lumber. That's great. That's exactly what I wanted, not... Oh dear, what are you gonna do? Wait. Did I just completely... Yeah, I just completely forgot to go that way. Not paying attention. Okay, well. I'll just give me more twisty ways to go. Yes, but yeah, I definitely plan on playing it at some point. Also a big fan of Final Fantasy games. I actually did a Final Fantasy marathon last year and got through pretty much all of them. There's 3 games I didn't add besides the MMOs, which was the 2. Actually, no, I didn't play 1 or 2. Didn't play 8 and didn't play 10 or 10-2. So it was 5 games I didn't add. Not an Epic, but on the Square Enix website. Ooh, I should maybe check there. My favorite of all times will have to be 6. That's the one I started with. That's the one that I will play until I die. Like, I usually like try and play it like once a year, once every 2 years. It's so much fun. I love 6. And then I tried to get into 13. I didn't like 13 as much. Loved You are my new favorite person. Aw. Honestly, I liked 15, loved 16. I want to play 16 again. 9 was really good too. Although I do find that 9 is very dialogue heavy, with like a lot of filler that's like unnecessary. But Vivi, oh, Vivi is like one of my favorite characters. His story makes me so sad. I'm like, oh, Vivi. 16 is fun, never finished it. I didn't do like all like the story, like the new game plus stuff or anything, but the story I finished. Yeah, the dialogue is a little much. Kind of like this game. I'm like, this is a little bit too much too. Which I don't understand, like, this game, because, like, they actually have voice actors, but they didn't do the voice lines. I mean, I guess if it costs, like, a lot of money to have, like, you know, all those lines being voiced, I get it. But at the same time, it just would have been so much easier. Vivi is definitely the main character of 9, in my opinion. Yes, Vivi, all the way. Not that there's anything wrong with Zidane, but yeah, it's just like, eh. Sorry, I've been so immersed in my research that I've barely slept. I've been inspecting the items Fiasola left and reading her ship's log. Been a very busy boy, as one can imagine, but I've made some headway. Let's start with the items we recovered from the sea's floor, shall we? Okay. Basically, items I could decipher just by looking at them, and a fair amount of it was Fiasola's damaged equipment. One large white object among them. Until the very end. We'll figure out, may not be quite right. But what I have as certain is that it's something to be worn. You know what I also feel about this game? The dialogue, like the word choices. I'm like, you could have like used some words that are like not so hard to pronounce. I was like, I have no, like, some of the words I was just like, I've never even heard of this word, seen this word. Why are they trying to make themselves not sound smart? I play a lot of Square Enix games myself, mostly classics, but I do enjoy some of the newer games as well. I play a lot of Stellar Blade. I think I've seen someone play Stellar Blade once, and I can't even think of like what that game was. Are you, for Stellar Blade, you play like a female character and there's like a million clothing choices for her? And then there's like, I can't even remember. My brain's hurting just thinking about it. It was like quite a few months ago. Okay. Gotcha. Say it's more like a suit of armor than it is any clothing you or I would wear. But it was so heavy I could barely stand. The helmet was just as heavy and apparently had the ability to block out the sun. What one would do wearing such a thing is beyond me. Yes, who would have worn it? In such situations, the best thing to do... Okay. Okay. I mean, we could have asked Dianthus, I guess. Oh, come on now. Dianthus is cool. Even if it only starts to draw things out, I insist on making discoveries on my own. Fine, be that way. To that end, we will not consult with the omens regarding this matter. And with that out of the way, there is another topic to discuss. Fiasola's ship log, which was rich with useful information. It held a great revelation as to our next destination. It seemed that there is something even deeper from where Fiasola's submarine was found. Some of it isn't really necessary either, and the choices are barely similar to each other at times. I know. I'm like, why not just continue the dialogue? Why am I making a choice here? Nothing in depth was written within the ship log either. Anyway, those are the results of my research. Okay, that sounds awesome, I guess. Alright, apparently we're going deeper. I mean, I also get, like, why we have, like, all the quests, too, to make it, like, you know, the game longer, but also I sometimes feel like side quests are just unnecessary. Kind of like, Crisis Core and all those quests. I was like, there's no way I could finish all of those. I think she can handle it. I believe in this ship. I guess it doesn't really matter. Some of them are pointless. I know. And then you're like, back to, like, go to one village, go to another village, go back to the other village. And I'm like, bruh. Then go to another village. And I'm like, come on. And then the end is, like, the end of the quest isn't, like, always satisfying. And I'm like, I get that it can't all be happy and stuff, but I'm just like, this isn't a satisfying end for me. I need more. I never finished Crisis Core. I need to go back and play them all and actually finish them. Yeah, I really like Crisis Core, but there's just so much. And then Minerva, could not defeat her no matter how hard I tried. And I was just like, I gave up. I was like, there's just no way. There's just no way. I'm not gonna grind for like 20 hours just to like barely scrape by. Beating her. I'm like, this is crazy. Why do people make the game so difficult? The only FF7 game I ever finished was, I've never played that. Oh look, it's an American flag. What is the flag doing in a place like this? What is this place? The future of the past? But why would a flag be so far underwater? Who put this here and why and how? Did I have it all wrong? This isn't the sea floor, it's the surface? Fiasola, what did you find? More questions. Oh, sorry. I'm fine. We should return to the surface, Lumi. I need to research this area right away. Thank you for joining me this far. I definitely recommend it. It's not a great game, but a guilty pleasure. I love Vincent, though. Yeah, Vincent is awesome. Definitely love Vincent. Alright, So Final Fantasy characters, Final Fantasy 7 characters, I like most of them. And this is, a hot topic or like a trigger for people, but I absolutely cannot stand Aerith. I was like, oh, she died. Oh, so sad. And then I'm like, good, she deserves it. I'm like, I hate her so much. I used to hate Barrett, but the remake has changed my opinion a little bit. I don't hate Barrett as much anymore, but he's still kind of annoying. Let me out! Alright, I don't think there are any other quests here. No. I was Team Tifa all the way. Oh, yes. And we need to go here. We gotta do Mr. Coco. Why are you over on that side?
Would you like to try?
No, you know what? No, I won't. No, I don't. No, I don't. I lied. I don't want to. Well, I guess it's goodbye, Mr. Coco. He says thank you. You're going now? Don't be a stranger, okay? Come and visit our town again when you're a pro salesman. We always need ingredients at the inn. And please come and stay with us when you do. You're always welcome. I'm rooting for you, Mr. Coco. Well, take care. Mr. Coco, I'll never forget you. Oh, isn't that so great? He's gone. Yeah. Lumi, are you alright? The fairy again. Oh, what? There's nothing happening? I rushed over because I felt something evil in the air. I must have gotten it wrong. Oh well, back to the farm. What was that all about? Any excuse to leave the farm would be right up Bennings' alley. Well, that was spooky. Anyway, shall we start heading to Argene? Nope, we're not going that way. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I bet those other, Canellas were up to no good. Did you see him off safely? Yes, thankfully. That's good. Sorry to see a good employee go, though. At least that should be the end of that rumor for now, and we can get back to normal. Yes, with Mr. Coco. It's as good as new. Now that Mr. Coco is gone, I'll work twice as hard for the two of us. I know I can trust you to keep the rooms nice and clean. You sure can. Oh, oops, I forgot to clean up Mr. Coco's room. Oh no, please get it cleaned up before people come up with another crazy rumor. Next thing you know, they'll be saying there's a gnome staying in there. Yes, sir. Cavalier? Are the humans gone now? Hey! Oh, I guess we have to be able to hear, like, understand what they're saying. Yes, I think we lost them. In that case, please tell us what you found. You can stop pretending now. Talk normally. Sorry, I got used to it. All our spies end up like that, speaking gibberish. Thanks for taking one for the team. So, did you get the information? Yes. You really got those humans. They didn't suspect a thing. Good job. I gathered plenty of information about the inn. I'll give you the full report when we get home. Okay. Now, we can start putting our plan into action. That's right. We already have a monopoly on the livestock trade. Next is take over the hospitality business. Yes, sir. I was not expecting that. What? What the heck? Equipment, service, supplies are packed. I can't imagine anyone come through here. But maybe I should leave a trap anyway. All done. Now it's time to... Lumi, you're becoming a thorn in my side. Hey! What does it matter? It's none of your business either way. Come on now, don't be like that. I meant what I wrote. Is there anything else? I'm going with you. Lurk? Sounds good. Enjoy your lurkies. I must get my revenge, and I won't let anyone stand in my way. Okay, there's a couple of things that we can do here before we go. No worries. Do what you need to do. Hey, you're back. Did you get the sticks? I sure did. Okay, why are we building a snowman? How is this part of your job? Yeah, what's his job again? Oh my god, are you crazy? I was not expecting that to be it. Isn't it lovely the two of them look so happy? Oh yes, about that. I forgot to mention. You know how I'm a priestess? Well, I work in the temple in the confession. Wait, oh my. Those kids just said they were going to the confessional, didn't they? I need to hurry back. There you are. I finally found you, prodigal priestess. I know that voice. I can't believe you. What are you doing here? Brother, you see, I don't want to hear any excuses. Come back to the temple at once. Yes, brother. So, yeah, I have to go now. If you have time later, please come to the temple. I'd like to thank you for helping with the snowman. Well then, bye now. Why can't I do it now? Where is it? Unless there's like a certain time. Let me see. Can I get there in time? Where's the confessional? Ooh. Take that. You are truly something else. I can't believe you were out there making snowmen when you were supposed to be in the confessional. I'm sorry. You could play in the snow all you wanted if you were a laywoman, except you're not. You're an ordained member of the order, and I would expect you to follow at least the most basic of rules. Yes, I understand. Your duty is to stay in the confessional and listen to what the townspeople have to say to you. Listen and listen only. Do not meddle any further. I think you'd better toughen up before your meddling goes too far and you do something you regret. I don't regret anything. I know the people of Argon and are all good people. I've made my point. Now behave yourself and get back to the confessional. Oh, I'm so sorry you had to see something so embarrassing. Curse you right for slacking up. Yeah, well, I guess I deserved that. Anyway, shall we talk outside? I need some fresh air after the lecture I just got. Can't say that I would want to be wearing these clothes in the cold. Where are you? There you are. Does not look like it would be comfortable. The cool breeze of Argon is just what I need right now. Let me start from the beginning. So basically, I'm in charge of the confessional in the temple. A confessional is a room where people come to confess their sins and repent for them. And it's my job to listen to those sins. The reason why I made the snowman was because of a certain little boy's confession. Yes, though it was only the boy who came to confess to me. He told me he accidentally knocked over his friend's snowman. He couldn't contain his little tears, bless him, so I decided to fix it for him. I can't just see people suffering and do nothing about it. I mean, officially I'm not supposed to interfere, but I can't help myself. I feel compelled to do something. Real softy. I get that a lot. Do you know Sister Sharika? She's a missionary. I joined the order because I want to be a missionary too. I want to be a person who stands up for what's right and fights for injustice just like her. So I don't intend on changing. If I think something's the right thing to do, I'll do it. That's my policy. Thanks, I'll do my very best. Wait a second, Traveler. Did you just casually call her by her first name? Does that mean she's an acquaintance of yours? Come on, don't be shy. Tell me. Right then, I'm gonna head back to the temple now. I'll get shouted at again if I'm not back too late. Thank you, Traveler. Honestly, I was feeling a bit down after that. I got in trouble just for helping people. I meant to thank you for the snowman, and you ended up cheering me up instead. I'll try. Well then, see you around, Traveler. More gorilla. And seeds. I will always take seeds. They're too expensive in this game. Alright, quest-wise, there's one left. And we gotta go to Nemea for it. Which will be later. Actually, why did I do that? I need to go home. I meant to take this.
See you later.
Alright, let's plant these seeds.
Hiya!
Now then, why do I have a feeling...
I hope you bring back souvenirs.
Is this the forest that they're talking about? It is. I thought. I was wondering when I was going to get into here. No sign of anyone around. Was I too late? I'll start by searching the perimeter for any villagers. The hell are you doing here? I mean, it wasn't hard to guess. Come to be the hero, have you? Thought I was throwing my life away? And you're not going to listen when I tell you to leave, I bet? I thought I heard someone making a racket by the entrance. Who are you two, and what are you doing here? Don't just throw that name around like it's nothing. He'll run away if he finds out. Don't tell me, are you two friends of old Professor Amatis? What? Sorry to disappoint you, though. You see, the professor is... Where is he? Tell me, now. Well, if you go further in, you'll... Hold up a minute. What's with that guy? Right, sure. Dude is dead. Sorry that you don't get to, you know... Is that a grave marker? Question mark. What happened to him? Why is this here? Did he leave already? Who's there? I killed him. That grave marker is proof. You killed Amatis? That's right. My name is Moldor. Like you, I was a man hunting the Hallowed for revenge. So you... But how? Do you have a weapon like my holy rifle? Holy rifle? You don't know? I refuse to believe that. It doesn't matter. Amatis is dead. Isn't that enough? I'm sorry for snatching your prey, but my work here is done. So that's it. My revenge is... Dr. Argan, you can do whatever you like. So testy. Aw, can't go in there. Don't tell me that's like a one and done.
Oh, didn't think you were coming back.
Why? I live here. Alright, we sleep?
Welcome back.
Wait, hold on. Oh, look at all that money. We definitely need to get the next backpack upgrade.
Take care out there.
Nearly time for the vigil, okay. Fine. Sorry for getting you all wrapped up all around. You have to head out. I've got to get to bed before you go to work tonight. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you rating and stopping in. I hope you have a great night or a great sleep. And I will talk to you next time.
Good morning.
I'm usually around on the weekends. Alright, let's get this. And that.
Drink up, puppies. Good morning.
Awesome. Yep, there we go. Everything is good here. Alright, and then... Alright, and then... Put one of these in there. Move those there.
I hope you bring back souvenirs.
Alright, let's get the backpack upgrade finally.
Good morning.
Oh. Okay,
Please,
I don't have
come
enough.
again.
Yeah.
Mornings! Cheers! Cheers!
Okay, let's go see Crest real quick. Oh, there you are. Gloomy, thank you for coming. As I wrote in my letter, I've completely forgotten to keep up with your regular checkups. I thought as much. Look, it won't take a minute. Come over here, please. Okay, all done. As always, you're fit as a fiddle. I'll be starting my regular checkups again from today, so I expect you to take good care of yourself. I know you're always traveling a lot. And I'll do my best too. Now, as for the medical fee, I guess you could pay with your body. What? Hey! Are you surprised? Uh-huh. I'm determined to save them this time. I don't just mean relief medicine either. I'm going to find that cure. And I'm going to need a great assistant like you to be able to do it. The doctor can't cure everything by themselves now, can they? Great, and in return, every checkup from now on will be on the house. I'll keep giving you medical exams until the day you die. Exactly, you can be sure of that. Anyway, Levin, there's no time to sit around. I've got materials I need you to find. Don't be so surprised. I said I'd treat you until death, remember? My fees aren't cheap. What have I got myself into? I'm out of here. I know I've been constantly harping about leaving this town and going to the sea, but there's something about the scenery in Nemea that calms me down. I know that's kind of strange. That reminds me, I never told you why I lost my memories. I guess you could call the cause of I guess you could call the cause something of a regular occurrence. We were traveling when our carriage was attacked by a monster, and I got separated from my parents. Next time I opened my eyes, I was in the Nemea orphanage. I must have been in pretty bad shape, which is probably what caused me to lose my memories. I'm sure my real parents believe I died in the attack. Monsters don't usually leave bodies to find, after all. I know what you're thinking. It would be best that they know I'm alive, right? You saw that little girl, right? Never in my wildest dreams did I think I'd have a sister so pretty. They've obviously moved on after my death. And I have a new family, so everything's fine. I'm sorry, I need some time to think on it. Not only that, but I like to keep this all a secret from my parents here in Nemea, if you don't mind. I want to talk to them about it when I know for sure what I want to do. Anyway, I'll see you around, and thanks again for coming with me to Shatola. Okay, so that should be all of the quests now. Yeah, all quests are done except for these ones. What's up with her? Norma should be back by now. Oh, thanks for the concern. But I'm not moving from this spot. Not until my little sister comes home, anyway. She's been working in Shatola for a few years now, but it's been so long since she last came home. I thought she'd be back together now. I thought we'd be back together now that all those kidnappings I had Nomiya riled up got resolved. Okay. Oh, I still go home every so often. I can spend as much time here as I can afford. But I'm worried. You want me to go to Shatola and find her? Got it. Alright. Guess we're going to Shatola. Glad you could both make it. I'll get straight to the point. There's something I want to tell you about the attacker we've been looking for. Don't tell me. You figured out who she is. Not exactly, but I remember something that you should probably hear. What do you mean? Shadows always exist dormant within the self. Therefore, when the self wavers, the shadow takes over. Doubting yourself amounts to a death sentence. The only way to break free from self-doubt is by controlling your shadow and becoming the master of yourself. Where did you hear that? I asked the chief about the power of your shadow once, and that's what he said. Those were his words? Yes, he's the leader. He's the one who took me in when I had no one. He raised me to be a member of the gang. I learned everything I know about fighting from him. But he never said those words to me. What does that all mean? Why did he tell you? He was always worried about your shadow getting dangerously out of control. Out of control? I don't know what exactly he meant by that, but my guess is he didn't tell you because he didn't want you questioning yourself even more. So he told me never to tell you for your own sake. He didn't want me questioning myself. When the self wavers, the shadow takes over. So that attacker is my self-doubt. My shadow gone dangerously out of control. Is that what the chief was worried about? It's quite likely. If that's your shadow, then that explains why she looks like an exact copy of you and calls herself the Shadow Assassin. That would probably get rid of her. But only Estina can do that. Do you think what happened that day has something to do with it? So you haven't told her? Wait, Rosny. I'll say it. Alright, lay it on me. It still haunts me to this day. I'll never forget it. It's etched vividly in my memory. The day I killed my fellow gang members with my own hands. They decided to rebel. Some members of the gang wanted to overthrow the chief. So a fight broke out between us. I was ready to die fighting to protect the chief and the organization he created. But I was fighting the very same people I've been sent on missions with. One by one, I stole their lives away. I don't blame you for looking at me like that. Christina, if you didn't do what you did that day, the chief would have been killed. I would have been too, probably. I know, Rosny, but I'll never be able to wash their blood off my hands. When it was all over and I saw their bodies scattered on the floor, I knew I couldn't be one of them anymore. I killed my own teammates in cold blood. More than anything, I was scared of myself. That's why you left? You left without saying anything. At the time, that was my only option. It's ironic, really. I had to run away from the very place I fought so hard to defend. Estina. Well, Lumi, now you know the kind of person I am. With blood on my hands, I look after the kids in the orphanage to try and make up for my crimes. The truth is, I don't deserve to live in Nemea. Sorry I kept quiet about it all this time. You must be disappointed now that you know the real me. You are sweet, trying to console me. The shadow is made out of my self-doubt. Maybe you're right, Rosny. Ever since I was asked to take over the orphanage, I've been trying harder and harder to forget my past. This is what the chief meant about my shadow getting dangerously out of control. Estina. It's as if the brighter I try to shine, the darker my shadow gets. The closer I get to living in the light of the sun, the more painfully aware I become that I don't belong here. I bet that's what my shadow is trying to tell me. It's the personification of your guilt. Yeah, I guess it is. Maybe I don't belong here after all. What I do know is the shadow has been going around attacking people without my knowledge. I'm going to have to face my past if I want to stop it. Lumi, Rosny, could you give me some time? I need to think this through. Either way, it won't stop until you face your demons. So it's up to you now. I'm sorry I've caused you both trouble, but please stick by me a bit longer.
Let the battle
They
commence.
were no match for us.
4 days, you say?
I hope you bring back souvenirs.
Hey James, thanks for the raid. How's it going? How was the rest of your stream? Congrats on first. And your daily phoenix. Levy, congrats on second and getting your elixir. What am I doing here? Points. Jail. pier, and then I also need to wait. And then I also need to go there. Let's go to the pier first. We winning? Yeah. We are. Always winning. I'm still in chapter 4, but I decided to take a break and do some of the other quests first. So I can get money to upgrade my weapons so that we can take on the battle for chapter 4. Did something happen? You're gonna go find some fuse? Okay. I'll be here for a bit longer anyways. I at least want to get through the battle of chapter 4 before I go. Because I think that'll put me into chapter 5. Oh, why do I gotta meet? Okay, fine. Well, I'm not doing it yet. I have other things that I want to do. Feud? No! I was right there! I should have gone see Nemo first. No! It's all your people's fault! You sons of bitches and your dang-ass quest of you can't walk through Jade Forest by yourself! Why? Oh. Well, then I'm gonna go see Sharika. Oh. Crazy. Okay. Sharika, where the flip are you? Wait. Oh wait, she's in the Seas Light Cave. Alright, well, let me go do this one first, and then we'll go to the Seas Light Cave. Wait, nope, it's this way. Bee. Nope. Not you again. Okay, we're helping a thief. All right, we're just gonna skip through these and make like the best possible decision. I'm tired of reading all these. Oh, it's the Hector. Yes, because it's fun. Let me guess, you want... Okay, fine. Yeah, you know what? Shouldn't that be your job? Fine. Oh. Why can't people just, you know, figure themselves out? I'm not doing that right now. I need to go to the Divine Seas late. Before I forget yet again. Okay, where is she? Probably at the seat, maybe? If not the seat, somewhere nearby. Okay, not here, apparently. Okay. Not here. Okay. It was the Sea Slate. Yeah. Divine Sea Slate Cave we had to go to. Okay. Where are you? Wasn't that just where, like... Oh no, this is different. Why are you so hard to find, Sharika? I have literally no idea where she is.
Let the battle commence. End of battle. All clear.
There are formidable creatures here. Be careful. They were no match for us.
can't get away. That could have been dangerous.
Threat level, blue. This is a dangerous enemy.
Alright, that just like led me in a circle. Dang it. Shoot. Unless she's not here anymore because you have to be here at a certain time. Which is probably the case, actually. Huh. In which case, we'll just head back. It's probably too late for us to do anything right now anyways. Premium? Ooh, you know what? Let's smoke this.
Take care out there.
Where's my meat smoker?
Welcome back.
Oh, we can make so many things now. And we need flour. That's what we're missing. Okay, hold on.
See you later.
Mm-hmm. Flour mill. Right, this one right here.
Race you to Sleepy Town. Welcome back.
Pretty sure the strawberry shortcake is a recipe for the tavern in Nemea, I think.
Ta-da! Such a good job. Take care out there. Looks like some of the crops are ready for harvest.
Alright, we are gonna need to get more seeds. Okay, so those... You know what? You guys can go in there too. And then that, and that can go in here. I don't think there's like... Ooh, actually, we can grab these. Alright. Let's see. You know what? You guys can go in there. And you, and you. And you. Alright. First we go to Lethe so we can get the seeds.
Souvenirs.
Then we go to Nemea to see if that's where the dessert is that I need to drop off. Okay, 19, 11, that'd be 31. So that would be too late to do any more of the lantern pumpkin, so we can't do that one. But we can do this. I will plant these later. Please tell me you need this. Yes. Okay. Okay, I need the tomato eggplant cheese bake, the eggs Benedict, 3 Nemean things, a cherry salmon marinade, and a peach rose mousse. Gotcha.
Take care out there. See you later.
Just to get down here quicker. Today's the day of the vigil. Okay. I wonder if I can do it. Thank you, Lumi. I needed the reassurance. It's almost time. I'll see you after the show, Lumi. Hey, are the rumors true? About the diva being in cahoots with Laura Lee? She told us herself. Still not sure I believe it, though. Miss Emo's not Laura Lee. Miss Emo is kind, not big and scary like Laura Lee. Everyone, thank you for coming. Before I begin my song, I have something I would like to say. Hey, Emo. About you and Laura Lee, is it true? I was at the tavern when you said it, but you were joking, right? I was speaking the truth. I am connected to Laura Lee. I'm sorry for keeping it a secret for so long. No, don't apologize. Apologizing means you're admitting that it's real. I can't believe it. Dear Emo, who would sing to us at the tavern, is Laura Lee incarnate. We're listening. I'm not here to tell you about Laura Lee. I want you to understand the plight of the sirens. Laura Lee was never our true name. Siren, that is our true name. Wait just a moment. All this sudden talk about the sirens. I don't give two hoots what your real name is. So your names are different. What's so important about that? Emo, you can't blame yourself for the things Laura Lee did. But you're wrong. The sirens, all we wanted to do was protect the sea. Protect the sea? You expect me to believe that? You're telling us that Laura Lee came about as a result of what happened with the Sea's Light? Because the sirens wanted to stop some big calamity? But Laura Lee took the form of the sirens' regrets? I'm not sure my old brain is spry enough to keep up with all this. Everything Lumi said was the truth. The sirens fought for the sea and for the people of Shatola, and they died doing so. This is what I want the people of Shatola to understand. Emo, I love you. The people love you. We were shocked by what you said about Laura Lee. There's no denying you've been giving your all singing for us every day. But still, everyone was hurt by the damage Laura Lee caused. But only because it was defending Shatola in the sea? Laura Lee destroyed our way of life. It killed my friend. If everything you're saying is true, then how are we supposed to feel? That sounds... I believe all of you in what you have to say, but this is how I really feel, which is why I need to tell you. I needed you to know. I wanted everyone I love in Shatola to know about the family I love. Thank you, Emo, for telling us. It must have been so hard keeping it to yourself all this time. But I'll be honest with you. Forgiving Laura Lee will be difficult. I may not be able to do it for as long as I'm alive. But I realize I can't go on hating without knowing, as I've been up until now. I'd like you to teach me more if you wouldn't mind. About the sirens. It won't erase the pain, but we should understand the truth behind what happened. We owe that to those who are no longer with us. I'd just like to add, nobody here hates you, dear. Oh. You're right. Thank you so much, everyone, for listening. But, I have one more request I'd like to make. Go on, we're listening. The vigil song. May I sing for both the people of Shatola and my family of sirens? Thank you. This song is for everyone we have lost. That's so sad! Yes, thank goodness. Thank you, Lumi, for everything you've done. I wouldn't have had the strength to speak up if it wasn't for you. I kept saying that I treasured all the people of Shatola, but I wasn't able to put my trust in them. I was afraid to tell them the truth, and instead kept running away from the situation. I do. I feel like now I can really let myself become closer to everyone. I'm so glad I didn't give up. I think I'm going to pay my mother a visit and tell her everything. About today, about what's to come. Will you come with me when I do? I'll send a letter again soon. But for now, I think we both deserve a good rest. Thank you again, Lumi. Truly. Well, we're not going to be able to go see... Oh, there's always just one more quest here, isn't there? We're not going to be able to go see Sharika. Rog? Oh, sorry I didn't see you there. I still have a long way to go with the lighthouse. I don't know how my dad managed to keep this place going for so many years. No, forget what I just said. I'm done thinking about Dad. I'll find a way to get this place up and running by myself. It's okay. I'm fine for now. We need to do something. What? What's gotten you so worried? A fishing boat has gone missing. What? Has the search started yet? Yes, all the fishermen are out in full force looking for him. Unfortunately, the fisherman on that boat is so new to these waters. Probably lost his way at sea and doesn't know his way back. We'll be able to help him as soon as I get the lighthouse back on. But the lighthouse... It'll be fixed soon. Just hold on a bit longer. No, I don't know why I said that. But I'll figure something out. Excuse me. Yeah, you. I want to talk to you. Can you come outside, please? Go ahead, Lumi. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine here. Sorry to interrupt you. I want to ask if you could go and find Tolga for me. I thought he'd be in the tavern, but he wasn't there when I checked. The truth is, I'm not sure Rock can fix it all on his own. I think we're going to need the lighthouse keeper. I know what you mean, I do too, but this is an emergency. We've got to make sure we try every possible avenue to help. Well, then I'm going out to sea to join the search party. I'll leave Tolga to you. Oh, Tolga, why do you gotta be such a piece of crap? Might be too late for us to get Tolga from here, but we'll see. Alright. Other way. Yeah, I figured as much. Alright. Then let's just go home for right now. Oh yeah, I still got a plant.
See you later.
I think that is all of them. Okay.
Welcome back.
Hold on. Oops. Well, now I know I can pass out. I was wondering what the limit was.
See you later.
Um... Okay, that's all the ones over here. Alright, let's check these out. We're good there. Oh, let me grab these. Let's see. Copper. Wait. Don't need that in there.
Welcome
Right.
back.
Then the food. Oh, is Mont Blanc one of them or not? I can't remember. Alright, that should be enough
Are you taking good
food.
care of your flying bug friend?
Yeah.
Take care out there.
Alright,
See you later.
okay, go over here. 2,000 Grilla. I don't know if Mont Blanc is one or not.
See you later.
Check here. Let's see. You need king cake, chilled corn soup, vegetable muffin, leafy special dinner, lantern pumpkin gratin, and leafy hamburger and egg. Okay. Not for you. Oh, why not? In the rain? In the rain? Come on now. Now, where to begin? There's so much I need to cover. Yes, very good. I'll start from there. So thinking back to the place where we found that flag stuck in the ground, that was what Fiasola was looking for, no make no mistake. Then that's the future of the past. What could it mean? Is it connected to that flag? Flag was the United States of America flag. For that, I have devised a theory. Well, I'm not confident enough to label it a certified conclusion yet, you see. But that flag was placed by humans that walked this earth long before you or I ever did. Either they created a submarine much like ours and rode it down there, or at some point the area wasn't underwater. That or some other type of environment. Either way, that isn't the important part. That place was special to the humans of that time. That is the most important part of all. The flag. They probably used that flag as a form of proof that the people were able to reach such a place, just like you and I. They believed in themselves and fought through thick and thin for their future. And they succeeded. They fulfilled their dream. Now that's a charming way to look at it. So next is what Fiasola meant when she said the future of the past. For that one, I believe I have an answer. The dream of the future followed by the people of the past. The people of the past left that flag in that place, which means we must go even further. I am sure that is what Fiasola was trying to say. It certainly sounds like her. All the while leaving an impossible assignment to complete. Not just Fiasola's, but the hopes of the people of old have all been entrusted to me. You say it so casually. But as long as I have air in my lungs, I will continue to fight. Someday I will need to leave it to those running behind me. But until then, my pride won't let me. Right now, however, I think it's time to rest. You know what? It's true. It is time to rest. More or less. Everyone needs to rest sometime. And now I'd like to take it easy and work on some new research or invention. Worry not. When the time comes, I'll drag you back down there with me, whether you like it or not. I owe you a great deal. Thank you for following me on my reckless journey. With your help, I was able to get as far as I did. It's easier to say this now, but I was scared. When we found her submarine, I was scared to accept that Fasola was dead. I've been trying to comfort myself, but I've been fighting that fear deep in my heart for so long. But you encouraged me, you inspired me, and gave me the strength to move forward. There is no way I would have gotten this far on my own. That's why I owe you so much. Stop! You're gonna make me blush! You're embarrassed? Imagine how I feel. I can't remember the last time I've been so genuinely sentimental. Hey, Hein, sorry to interrupt, but you got a minute? Oh, you are... Yeah, I want to apologize. You did? Why the sudden change of heart? Well, I said some mean stuff about Fiasola and about you too, remember? Drunk or not, I'm still really sorry, real sorry for saying that stuff. I told you back at the tavern. You don't need to worry about it. No, I ain't finished. Truth is, I was jealous of Fiasola. Being an adult and still having dreams to aim for, I couldn't help but be jealous, you know? I'd already given up on my dreams long ago. Anyway, I just wanted to set things straight. I'm real sorry. If you're really sorry, then you can buy me a drink. For real? Really, then we can call it even. It's never too early or too late to catch up on your dream. What's important is that you never give up chasing it. If humanity can reach the deepest parts of the ocean and plant a flag, then you can do anything. Sounds like something Fiasola would say, doesn't it? Took the words right out of my mouth. But I believe it. Thanks again. That was just the beginning. It's what follows that's important. Alright, one more for him. And then that's done. Alright. Oh, yes. I have not, apparently. Alright, I'm just gonna check the tavern at, Argon real quick. And then we're gonna go back, to the Castle of Illusion. See if I can get through it. Apparently, oh, what's the penny that you wanted? Okay, well, that's fine. So where are we at with everything? So we have these three to do. And quest we have 3. We got through quite a lot of it today, actually. But that's not too bad. Regardless, this will be my last thing that I do, whether we get through it or not. I am tired. Luckily, we're on the 5th. Okay. Let's figure out what we're doing here. What? Alright, maybe I shouldn't have touched it. But I, like, you know, I just was like, what is this? I want to know. It called to me. Okay. Maybe I have to do it in order?
They were no match for us.
Okay, spring. Summer. We do have to do it in order. Fall. Winter. The four demons' nests. One emerges from the earth, one locked in ice. One wanders the heavens, one slumbers in a mountain stream. Okay. So it looks like we have to open up all four before we can continue on. The path will open to those who visit spring, summer, fall, and winter. Okay, well. Could have read that first, I guess. Four security systems guard the path to the Genesis core. I'm gonna end up, like, unlocking this, and Geist is just gonna be like, oh, thanks for unlocking it for me. Never would have been able to do it without you. Shit. Aw, motherfucker.
Let the battle commence.
They were no match for us.
What in the holy hell is this? Shit.
Let the battle commence.
They were no match for us. Let's combine our efforts and put this business to bed.
Ah, no, 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 no.
Let the battle commence. Fire.
Good.
There are formidable creatures.
Dude!
Let the battle commence. You have my gratitude. Fire!
Holy shit. Holy crap! Oh shit! Oh shit! Okay, well, screw that, honestly. That was insane.
Let the battle commence. There.
Oh, I only came for this? You know what? Fine. Nope, that is not the right way. Shit. Okay. We're gonna have to deal with it another day. So map-wise, I can't get past that sphere. That's just not gonna happen. So it looks like I have to take the other path to get through. Or the other two paths and get to the end there. And then I would be able to get to the Genesis core. Yeah. That'll be later. We can't get through that door. Can't get through that door. That door leads to the Genesis core. So we just have to take all that path all the way back to where we were before we stopped, and then that one will take care of the rest of it. Okay. Plans. And we have food for later. Alright, so we are going to make ourselves a return bell. And we are going to put this stuff away. Alright, and then we're going to go to sleep and we're going to call it a day. I'm going to call it a day. Alright guys, thanks for joining me. Chrono and James, thank you for the raids. I appreciate it. I am very, very, very tired. I can barely keep my eyes open. So I am just going to call it here and head off to bed. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Tomorrow, I'm going to be playing Frostpunk to go on with the second scenario, which will be the arcs. And then next stream after tomorrow will be New Year's Day. I don't know if I'm off early on New Year's Eve or not. I'll have to figure that out. If I am off early on New Year's Eve, I will stream. If I'm not, no stream. And then, yes, uh, New Year's Day, I might play some more Frostpunk and then continue on with Harvestella in the evening. And we'll probably just do Harvestella in the evening until we get it finished off. But yeah, that is my plan for at least the next little bit. And I will see you all later. Bye.